Today is going to be a Q&A, and I've invited two knowledgeable guests that will answer all your questions. Stick around. Hi, Peter here, and I am the Basic Pilot. Today's video will be a Q&A. Some of you have said in the past, hey, you don't know everything. All right, I don't. But I brought in two industry professionals that will hopefully answer all your questions. On my left, not you guys, these guys. On my right, we have Amazon Alexa, and on my left, we have Google Home. Welcome, guys. Or should I say ladies?
Thanks for having me.
A pleasure to be here.
You're very welcome. Thanks for coming. As you may have noticed, I put both into conversational mode, which means I don't have to use the activation keyword to get a response from them. They'll be listening all the time and may in fact respond to each other. So I'm just going to put a question out there, and whoever answers first begins. Let's do our first question. What is the lifespan of a Solo?
A Solo cup can be used many times.
He's not asking about a cup, you idiot. He's asking about the 3D Robotics Solo. I need to do more research before I can answer that one.
Ladies, I'd like you to restrict your answers to be drone related if possible.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No problem. All right, let's try something a little simpler. How old are Solo batteries?
They have all been manufactured in 2015. There are no new batteries.
I analyzed the audio from a recent video seen on YouTube where it said they were 4 years old. That was completely wrong.
Yeah, that was me. I did put out a video and I said they were 4 years old. I was wrong. Let's move on. Let's take another question. Will the 3DR Solo app work on the iPhone 10?
I don't see why it wouldn't.
Why did you waste your money on the iPhone X?
It's not an iPhone X. It's an iPhone 10.
Then why don't they use Roman numerals on the iPhone 5, 6, 7, or 8? And where is the iPhone 9?
They have marketing geniuses there, don't question them.
All right, guys, we're off target here. Well, here's the answer. No, it won't work completely. I mean, there's problems with it crashing, not starting the camera, all kind of stuff. If you want to fly with the iPhone 10, I'd probably try the Side Pilot. I've not tried it myself, but a lot of people say that they have good luck with it. There is no more development on the 3DR app because there's no more people there to do anything. But there does appear to be a development going on the Side Pilot, so I would probably try that. All right? So stay on target, guys. Here's a good one from Mike. Should I upgrade the Wi-Fi cards in the Solo and the controller?
Absolutely not.
Do not do this according to the Grand Poobah.
For those of you who don't know, the Grand Poobah is Philip Rouse.
If he says it, that's the way it is. You just don't question it. Here's another from the web from Marquez. I am getting the magnetic interference that won't stop. What is the problem?
Let's see. I would try and redo the calibration.
And if that doesn't work, it's time for a new compass leg.
Is the GoPro still the best camera to use with the Solo?
It's the only camera unless you DIY without camera controls or use a fixed mount.
I'm afraid Alexa is right.
Not so good. Sad to hear. How long does it take to charge a 3DR battery?
1 to 1.5 hours.
What is a Franken gimbal?
It's a non-3D robotics gimbal that has been modified.
Hey, can someone turn the lights on? Sorry for the interruption. I just received new information regarding third-party gimbals and cameras for the 3DR Solo. Daniel Sampson, who runs the YouTube channel Drone Worship, just posted a video showing a $38 gimbal with a couple of other cheap parts connected to a Solo. The result is far from perfect, but I think he's going to get there real soon, and it could be a good cheap alternative to the 3DR gimbal. We should also be able to start using newer cameras like the GoPro Hero 5 or 6 or even some of the Yi line. Great job. Let's get tilt hooked up and get back to the video.
Usually it means it will most likely stabilize the camera only.
Here's a good one. There seems to be a shortage of gimbals for the Solo. Is there a consumer level gimbal that isn't a DIY available?
I have scanned thousands of websites and have not found any.
Surely there must be one out there, but I haven't found it either.
This isn't good. Here's another. Guy from Sussex. Is the Solex Android app worth the money?
Absolutely. It is constantly being upgraded.
Not like the iOS app, which is stuck in time.
You could also go with the SidePilot app that I mentioned earlier. There seems to be active development going on that one. Should I upgrade the GPS?
Yes, and there are several options. Search them up.
Oh boy, here's an odd one. Will the PlexiDrone backers get the drone they purchased 4 years ago before Christmas of 2018?
It's highly unlikely for that to happen in 2018, maybe 2019.
That's not good to hear. These guys have been waiting for 4+ years. It's ridiculous. Our last question is a gimbal related one. Do I need a 3DR gimbal to use solo? I'm going to answer that one. Let me do it. The answer is no, you don't. But then why did you buy a solo in the first place? If you wanted a drone that can fly for 15 minutes or less and have a fixed camera that didn't move, you could have bought a pile of other ones. Probably cheaper even. But if you wanted to use the cinematic aspects of the solo with the ease in, ease out on the gimbal tilt and the smart shots and beautiful pans, you're gonna need a 3DR gimbal. Simple as that. Yes, they're gonna cost you money. It's gonna cost you up close to $400, but that's what you're using it for. Get the gimbal. Well, I hope you guys liked what you saw here today. And if you really did like it, hit comment. Write something to me. Tell me if you liked me or didn't like me. Hope you liked me. And hit that little like button. And if you super liked it, you liked our friends here, even if you don't like our friends, hit subscribe. And if you do hit subscribe, hit that little bell. And there's a good chance you might be notified the next time I put one of these out. With that said, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.